Is that live?
I'm live, man.
Okay, I think we're ready. I'm Jim, this is Steve. We're artists that live in Bozeman, and today we're speaking on behalf of a group of citizens who share a view of the city's future that proposes to revitalize Bozeman Creek, and we call our group SeeBozemanCreek. These are the highlight mountains, headwaters to your faucet. Bozeman Creek carries 80% of our water for drinking and sanitation from its source at Mystic Lake through the Sourdough Canyon and across the valley floor. This evening, we're going to look at its past, present, and future. The city of Bozeman is located here because of the water, the abundant water, and this water allows the Gallatin Valley to flourish. A while ago, we asked some indigenous residents for advice, and they told us, listen to the creek and imagine the spirit of the water flowing free.
In the distant past, 1870, water from the creek really made Bozeman. The meandering water flowed freely, but over time it was obscured, channelized. The blue line is today, but unfortunately, water buried under buildings and pavement. In the more recent past, 50 years ago, fish could be caught in the creek. This is a trophy that hangs in the Western Cafe over 2 feet. One of our group from Trout Unlimited still fishes, still tries, says that there's some small ones, but they keep trying. But presently, the creek is really neglected. Channelized, a flood risk, it's polluted, and unfortunately ecologically impaired. This is a wrong that needs to be righted. And with your support, this generation just might be the start of making it happen.
It's mostly buried under streets, at least 25 culverts and tunnels and other constraints. Much of the pinch points are old and in unknown condition, and these constrictions would not allow for the safe passage of floodwaters through downtown. A mantra of our group is, this is not okay. Bozeman Creek's potential to become a community asset rather than a liability has been recognized in many studies, but hardly any of these recommendations have been implemented. The desire to do better by the creek has been building for many years. The restoration in Bogart Park was accomplished about a decade ago, and it's a great example of a public-private initiative that gave creek waters room to expand and calm floodwaters while allowing for access to park users. Imagine if we did more of this.
In 2019, Mountain Time Arts was asked to create public art that in fact raised awareness of the creek. We were on the board of Mountain Time Arts at the time, and that's how we really got connected. Through performance art, public art, on the creek and in the creek sometimes. This art installation, Revitalize Relatives, is at City Hall, thanks in part to Jim and Ben Pease, the artist. 2 glass murals artfully depict the creek's past and ecological story. Revitalize actually became part of our mission. Others were out trying to revitalize and draw attention to the creek too. Last spring, a couple of guys decided to paddleboard the entire creek through downtown and told us that they even were able to shoot the tunnels. It made the evening news.
In 2020, Mountain Time Arts commissioned a study to examine the creek's potential for revitalization. The analysis assessed current conditions and identified opportunities for connectivity, placemaking, and stewardship. We formed a steering committee consisting of water restoration consultants, landscape architects, and others to identify and overcome obstacles. Our group has expanded, and we're beginning community outreach. So we'll welcome inputs from anyone and all who might wish to contribute to define how to steward this creek better. But presently, revitalizing the creek is one of the city's top 9 goals. And we're working closely with the city to embark on these next steps to evaluate a recent engineering study and develop design concepts.
So the big vision, you can read it too, to imagine Bozeman Creek's clean water meandering through downtown so people can engage with it. The benefits of that, we think, fall to the triple bottom line referred to in terms of environmental, social, and economic benefits. They did it in Boise. Their green belt's 25 miles long with parks and bike trails, as you can see. This is like one of many cities that have decided to celebrate water rather than hide it, and we want to do the same. So imagine this. We're now downtown, along our creek, freely flowing water and ability to sit alongside the creek, alongside a park, in a cafe maybe, naturally engaging with the past, present, and future of what the creek means to the city.
Imagine walking along a trail at the creek's edge, connecting Main Street to the mountains, or simply experiencing the spirit of the free-flowing water. We're looking to enhance the health of Bozeman Creek, leading to environmental, cultural, and economic benefits for our town and the waters of the valley.
So we really want you to imagine with us and join us in this journey.
We've been listening to the creek, and if you have too, we're looking forward to hearing from you.
So we have this website. We'd invite you to go there. You can leave your name and email behind so that we can contact you in the future. We're all going to have to be a little patient, but we hope to get there. And we're going to depart a little bit from the itinerary because we have received an enormous amount of help along the way for the last 3 or 4 years. Mayor Cunningham has been stalwart. Downtown Business Partnership has done an enormous amount to help us keep going. Rob Pertzborn from Intrinsic, Ben Bennett from Massive, Trout Unlimited, Gallatin Watershed Council, and others. Doug Chandler and Allied Engineering. We wouldn't be here without it. We think this is a long-term investment in time and energy, and we hope that you could be part of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.